know most people are really confused right now. They don't know what direction gold is thinking to go, right? Because 1 minute you buy, the next minute a huge candlestick just drop. 1 minute you take a sell, the next minute gold is flying, right? And if you try to look at gold, basically there are some gaps that she did leave. She has not yet filled those gaps, right? And now most people be like, okay, she might go back to refill this gap, right? She might go back to fill those gaps. So most people be like, okay, let's now think about looking for sale. But I know there's that confusion. So today's video, let's just dive into gold. Let's just understand gold, guys. You understand? So that we can understand what he is thinking. Remember, guys, I'm still holding my gold position. Started holding my gold position from last year, December. We are in 2026, right? So I started holding last year, December 2025. And my aim, that is to hold gold until 2026 December, just like 1 year, right? So yeah, this video I'm just going to show you what we can do based on what gold is telling us, right? So real quick, let's just dive into the market and understand gold. Okay, so we are basically at the 4 hour. I don't need to go to the higher time frame, daily time frame, weekly time frame, because if you go to those time frame, she's really bullish, candlesticks after candlestick, right? But we are looking for structures right now. We just want to see structures being formed, swing low being formed, swing high being broken, so that we can follow along, right? So sticking to this H4, you understand that now if you look at it, basically you'll see that the market has been creating a higher low right there, higher high, sorry, come on, let's start, higher low right here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and right now she has created a higher high, right? And that's why you see gold is dropping, right? Yes, I know yesterday we had tariff, Donald Trump talking, and basically we had a huge drop. When gold was dropping, I was really calm, because if you watch our last videos, guys, that is our previous video, I said she's too bullish and I should be waiting for a pullback to join in the gang. So this week I've not taken any entry position on gold, right? So the reason why I never took any position is because she was too bullish, and I was waiting for a retracement so that I can take it at the best price. I call it best price because that's a swing low, highest low, right? The best place to look for entry, that is if you're looking for swing position, correct? Now based on that, if we'll go with the system faster second touch, so we can start our trend from here, faster second touch right there, right? So over here, so we've seen, let me just adjust this joint, something like this. We've seen we had our faster second touch. Now we've not had our third touch, right? Now all over here, if you look here, we still have that gap. This is the gap that I was talking about, right? At the same time, we have another gap right here. Continue pushing down, we also see another gap right here, right? So let me tell you something about these gaps. Last year GBP JPY, Euro JPY, CHF JPY, let's just say XX JPY was forming gaps, right? And I was like, okay, the market, I was telling myself that the market will try to go back to fill those gaps, right? So anytime I saw maybe a bearish confirmation, I was looking for sales, in essence that okay, I believe at the back of my mind, I told myself that the market is going back to fill those gaps. But then the market just ended up stopping me out, because why? I was trying to sell in a bullish market, right? So this is it. So I got scared taking entries. I just saw XXJPY kept on pushing up, kept on going up, but I'm not taking my position, because at the back of my mind I'm like, okay, what if I take a buy and then the market decides now to go back to fill those gaps, right? At the same time, the moment I take a sale, telling myself that the market is going to fill those gaps, the market ends up continue pushing up, stopping me out. So I told myself I'm not going to look at the gaps anymore, right? I'm trading based on what I see. Now if I keep telling myself that the market is going back to fill those gaps, I'll keep on looking for sale, and yet the market is really bullish. So cancel that gap thing, right? Let's talk about what the market is doing, right? So if I ignore these gaps, basically we are really cruising at the top, right? So let's see if gold has given us at least 50% retracement right there. So we have this anticipation that she might pull back maybe somewhere around that level. But at the same time, let me just remove that. At the same time, gold might not do this. No, it might not just drop. It might just continue consolidating. Then boom. So all we need to do, guys, I keep preaching this each and every day. Understand how the market, or understand how price is approaching our key levels. What are the key levels? The zones that we just marked, right? So we need to understand how price is going to approach this level right here, or the trend line, the third touch, because third touch is going to tell us whether the market wants to continue going up or whether the market wants to reverse, right? But generally she's very bullish. So why will I look for sale? And I say, guys, when you are trading gold, please go with the trend, any small, because if you look at go to social media, people are looking for sales. I saw some people looking for sales just because they've seen the market dropping, and they're like, yo, 1 minute they see candlestick, red candlestick drop, then yo, I told you she's gonna drop, before you finish talking, gold is already up. She's taking you out, right? So if you want to look for sales on gold, let the market create lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then now look for your sales on your lowest high, right? Because the market will have told you that she's breaking structures, breaking lows, creating bearish momentum. But now look at it. Tell me if you see any lower low and lower high right here, right? All we see is higher low right here, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So tell me where I should be looking for sales right here. I don't see. You understand? So we don't need to complicate anything, guys, over here. So this is what I'm waiting on gold. This is still based on a H4, so I'll hit the H1 real quick, right? But let me remove this. Remember what we talked about. This is a swing low right there, so we can mark this as our impulse zone. That's where the impulse started from. Let's just have it right there. So this is where we had our impulse starting from, right? So we have at least 50% retracement that we should be looking for our entry opportunity. So let me remove this. Now let's talk about this level right here, right there. What if gold is giving us a bearish flag? Who knows? But that doesn't mean because gold is giving me a bearish flag I'm going to look for sale. Let it continue dropping. Why? Because I want it to continue dropping so that I can look for more buying opportunity, because the market moves in a waveform, right? The market usually goes up, down, or goes reverse, goes up, down, right? So the moment it goes up, then now probably it will have maybe some bulls will have missed the entry. So if the market knows that, okay, we missed some bulls, so let's just go back and take them in so that we can continue gathering more momentum, so that we can continue pushing up, right? So if you look at this, the market pushed up, then now bulls were left, some bulls were left. So that's why I think that the market wants to go back, take those bulls, so that we can gather more buying pressure, you understand, so that we can continue pushing up. It's like, look at the way we humans are. We do breathe, right? You breathe in, you breathe out, right? So there's no way you can hold your breath without breathing out, right? You die. So the market won't just keep pushing, or the market won't just keep dropping. It has to come back. That's why I say the market breathes. So we wait for the market to breathe. Once you understand that the market is breathing, that's when we join the gang. Let me remove this. And let's talk about this level right here. The reason why I said it might be a bullish confirmation. So let me see what 15. But then before we go to the 15, there is another trend right here. Right now, here comes the scalping. Those who want to scalp, I don't have an issue with it, right? Because scalping, you just take those little money or little push from the market, then you get out. But guys, for me, I do advise, if you want to scalp with the trend. I know most people, those who are scalper, might still look for sales, no worries, right? But if I was a scalper, I'm talking, that is, if I was a scalper, I would have only scalped with the trend, right? Right now she's doing this. So here it is. If you look at what price has done, let me hit the 15 real quick. 15 right there. So she has created a new low right here. There's a new low. So once gold breaks out of this new low, right, she's going to drop. I don't know more, people will be like, yeah, I told you she's going to drop. I told you gold is going to drop. Yo, I'm that guy. I'm the good. No. How long is she going to drop? We understand, yes, she has that possibility to drop, but we know that drop is just a retracement. Yeah, we know that that's a retracement, right? So we should not be excited because of that, right? Because at the end of it, we as swing traders, we really want that drop so that we can, go in. Also, we can add more position. Guys, remember, I have not closed my end positions. Let me show you. Let me just open my phone so that I can show you that I'm still floating gold trades, right? From December, amigos, right there. I don't know, let me just adjust this joint. From December, guys, from December, still floating gold from December. All these are just positions, and you guys can see they are still blue. Gold. You see, all these are just positions, right? And remember, guys, I'm using a cent account, real cent account, the safest way to trade gold. That is what I realized. That's the secret, guys, that I realized. The safest way to trade gold and swing without pressure is just use a cent account, right? So let's say if you deposit $50 on a cent account, it's going to appear as $5,000. So that is very safe, trading gold on a 5K account, right? So that's how I do advise, right, guys? Now, if you love this sort of content and you've not hit that subscribe button, kindly hit that subscribe button, guys, right? And turn on that notification bell or that notification icon so that you don't miss these kind of videos, because yeah, I don't want you guys to miss. I just want you guys to be good traders, better traders. You understand? So let's continue, amigos. Yeah, I was talking about this low right here. Once gold breaks out of that low, then let me just say, for instance, she breaks, boom, guess what, let me flip my joint, boom. Once she breaks, so we should see this kind of a move. She will be creating that, something like that, because we have blah blah blah. So maybe we can maybe extend this, something like this, but who knows? Gold is crazy. Gold sometimes would pull all the way down, right? Or she might start creating a trend. Maybe let's just say she drops from that zone. So our anticipation is this, and then boom, look at that clearly. That's like a bullish continuation, and that is what we need, right? Right now the market is accumulating. When is today? I think today is today is Wednesday, probably. No, today is Thursday, so you guys will be watching this video on Friday, right? Just see what she will have done by Friday. I'll be uploading tomorrow, Friday in the morning, right? That is what we anticipate. So yes, I know she might drop, but now let's just talk about this. This is something crazy. Gold, I've said, once she breaks out of this low, that's when she will drop, right? But at the same time, she might just respect this trend. Let me adjust this trend. Sorry, adjust this trend line right here, right? So yeah, have it right there. Hello, hello. Adjust this joint too. Hello, hello, right there. So gold is crazy. She might even just respect this small trend, guys. She might not drop all the way. That's why I say avoid going against gold. She might just decide, let me just, I know you people are waiting for me to drop, and I know you people just want to sell. Let me respect this small trend, and whew, goes up, right? So she might create this as a new low, swing low. Then all you see is just gold touching the sky. Gold is very crazy, because if you look at what she's doing currently at the 15, this is also another sign that this is just another continuation pattern right here. So it's like gold has given us an impulse right here, correction, then she wants to go. Avoid going against gold, right? It's like you want to, you see that you are in a train track and the train is coming, guys, and you just want to stop. You're not Spider-Man, guys. You want to stop the train. You die, amigos. gold will keep burning you, right? If you see the train is moving north side, go to the north, right? You don't want to go south side. The train is from the south, she's going north, right? So you can't push that train, you can't force that train to go back down. No, she will keep burning you. Just go with the trend, follow gold, and you'll see everything is going to make sense, amigos. Right now, if you want to learn how I enter the market, guys, then watch this video right here.